The Lord is bringing your enemies under your feet. The Lord is making your enemy to bow by fire, by thunder. This year, 2023, your enemy will have no option than to honor you. Enemy that tried to silence you. Enemy that has been working against you. Enemy that tried to terminate you. Enemy that tried to get rid of you. Enemy that hated you for no reason. They will have no option. They will serve you. The Lord will make your enemies to be your slave. Your enemy will be under your footstool. The Lord will fight for you and you shall hold your peace. Today is day 3 of working for my good. Topic title, ruling in the midst of your enemy. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you having authority over territorial power. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you breaking satanic decree, evil protocol. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you standing despite what they are doing. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you prevailing over the force of darkness, the force that bring other people down. You are still standing. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is when God make your life to be a spotlight. When God make your life to be a talk of the town. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is when you are making impact when others are suffering. Ruling in the midst of your enemy, when others are crying, the light of God is shining upon you. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is when God highlights you, when God separates you, when God distinguishes you, and when God pick you up. Ruling in the midst of your enemy, when others are falling, you are celebrating. When others are complaining, you are testifying. When others are crawling, you are flying. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you prevailing despite their gathering, despite their enchantment. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you breaking record, you making a marker, you making a difference. Ruling in the midst of your enemy, despite their arrow, you are still flying. It's far above the reach of your enemy. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is you excelling. When your enemy think that you cannot make it, then you still got up and begin to sing. This year, 2023, you will surprise your enemy. You will rule in their midst. The Lord will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy. This year, 2023, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They shall surely gather, but they shall not prevail. This year, 2023, the Lord will split the Red Sea and you will cross over. When they thought they had you, that's the time the Lord will take you up. This year, 2023, the Lord will make you to rule. You will conquer. You will prevail. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is when you are breaking satanic declaration, when you are breaking satanic protocol, when you are breaking evil decree, evil covenant. Ruling in the midst of your enemy, after all they have done, you are disappointed. Ruling in the midst of your enemy is when God gives you peace on all sides. King Solomon said, the Lord has given me rest. Ruling in the midst of enemy, you will live noticing that the enemy does not exist.